Good evening. My name is Luis Larinaga, and today I would like to talk to you about the use of performance enhancing drugs and steroids in athletes, the different methods of consumption. I will also explain the different types of these substances, the effects that they have on the body, and the consequences of taking these drugs. Many young athletes, especially high school and college athletes, are at a stage of physical development where it can be hard to judge their full potential. Therefore, steroids can be seen as a reliable, natural, and logical option for many young athletes who want to excel faster and quicker in their respective fields. The use of steroids can be seen as a reliable option for increasing power and stamina and getting ahead of the competition. It will also improve their athleticism, helping these athletes to achieve their goal to reach the next level. However, while steroids might produce some short-term improvements, the use of steroids can prove to be highly detrimental to the health of athletes, young and old alike. Many young people and athletes are not always satisfied with their height, size, or athletic development. Through hormone stimulation, that this has recently become something that can be changed if someone is not satisfied with their development. The use of this type of drugs have become an issue in society, media, and sports due to the athletics using these drugs to give themselves an edge in their respective field. This is an issue that needs to be addressed in almost any field, such as work, media, and sports from any level. I will also describe what these drugs do in a physical and psychological level, along with their short and long-term side effects. I will also inform my audience how this type of drugs affect athletes in a positive and negative way. Many young athletes, especially high school and college athletes, they dream to reach their full potential, and sometimes it's hard for them to reach their full potential. Some of them will do whatever it takes to achieve their goal of moving up to the next level in their respective sports. Because of this, many people consider taking steroids to achieve muscle mass gains, strength, power, and advantage in their physical development. Anabolic steroids and performance-enhancing drugs are a derivative of male hormones testosterone. The main use of steroids is to increase muscle mass, stamina, and strength, along with decreasing the body fat tissue in the body. Today, I would like to talk about how the different steroids affect every individual in different ways. I will also explain the reasons behind why they consume these substances and the side effects of the consequences of these drugs. Let's start by looking at the ethical views of consumption of steroids on the playing field or any other level. Some views are negative, such as because it's considered a form of cheating. It also gives an unfair advantage acquired from performance-enhancing drugs and improve athleticism artificially. According to the Athletes and Drug Use book by David Hogan and Susan Musser, there are many different types of enhancing drugs ranging from HGH, human growth hormone, all the way to anabolic steroids, each of them giving a different advantage to individuals in different sports. According to the article, Performance-Enhancing Drugs Ruin the Fairness of Sports by Johnny O'Connor, taking performance-enhancing drugs affects every person by giving them an unfair advantage, and it is considered cheating in any activity that does not include medical purposes. Johnny O'Connor states in this article that playing to the rules is paramount in any sport, and cheating by taking performance-enhancing drugs to get an unfair advantage just isn't on. We can agree or disagree with him in accordance with our own reasons on why the ideals of each one of us affect this decision. The consumption of this substance has been banned in almost every sports-related activities all around the world, from amateur to professional sports. This is because it's not considered ethical due to the unfair advantage acquired from PEDs. In accordance with the article of Cabbages and King's Continuing Conversation of Performance Enhancers in Sports by David Fairchild, professors of philosophy at Indiana University, states that the use of performance-enhancing drugs is cheating because it violates constitute rules of the activity. This is because cheating is the deliberate, knowing, and voluntary violation of certain rules in order to gain a competitive advantage. On the other hand, we had opposing views on steroids by Professor of Bioethics at Princeton University states in his article titled "Why We Should Allow Performance-Enhancing Drugs in Sports" that by allowing everyone to take performance-enhancing drugs will level the playing field, will remove the effects of genetic inequality, and therefore taking these substances should not be banned from any sports. With this in mind, we can look how users benefit from these substances and the positive and negative effects on their bodies and how they give an unfair advantage to them. Many young people and athletes are not always satisfied with their size, height, or athletic development. There are many types of performance-enhancing drugs that are mostly used to improve athletic abilities, such as anabolic steroids, androstenedione, HGH, diuretics, creatine, and stimulants. These substances differ from each other in what they do to the body in a positive way and a negative way, such as side effects. Using performance-enhancing drugs, commonly referred to as doping, has both advantages and side effects. Some believe that the benefits aren't worth the less appealing outcomes of using these drugs to help athletes in enhancing their abilities. Most of the side effects include baldness, infertility, drug dependence, liver abnormalities, heart and circulatory problems, and aggression. Some of the advantages of the performance-enhancing drugs is the gain of muscle mass, increase in lean muscle, increase in muscle mass, general weight gain, increase in strength, increase in power and stamina, advantage in physical development, increase in effective training, and improve recovery rate. Not only these drugs can help athletes to become more aggressive on the field, but also run faster, recover faster, and raise their endurance level when combined in a cycle of doses. Steroids make it possible to achieve rules that otherwise would have not been possible to accomplish without them. Now that we have looked at some of the benefits and consequences of taking enhancing drugs, let's talk about the three most common methods of consumption. There are oral steroids, liquid steroids, and injectable steroids. Oral steroids like Winstrol and Dianabol have a short life in the body and need to be taken multiple times during the day. This affects the liver when it's taken orally. Liquid steroids from anabolics can also be taken orally. Not all of them, but there are a few. The steroids mentioned above are 17 alpha alkali. Because they have a short life in the body, they have to be injected either every day or every other day. Injectable steroids only have to be taken once or twice a week. There are three major areas where the steroids can be injected, and the different effects on the body differ from each one of them. In conclusion, I believe that steroids has become a concern among young athletes who want to reach their full potential, which means that their decision will depend on the reasons behind them. I want my audience to acquire more knowledge of the benefits and the side effects of taking enhancing drugs. Thank you.